guys, welcome to another video in Techarinos Coding. So in this video we're going to be going over all the little points that we missed in the last video. So we're currently at our dashboard right now. If you don't know how to get to this place, we're going to have a card on your right hand, on the top right of your screen. You can watch those videos on how to get to this portion of what we're going to be teaching. So we're going to open up the trial project. Okay, so we have our function. So I'm going to reiterate something which I may or may not have said in the last video. So the if statement is only run once. So it only checks whatever's in this parameter here once. But since it is in the draw function, what will happen to it? Okay, so if you guys remember what I said before about the draw function, it runs over and over again every single frame. So there's not much of a difference in the draw function between the if and while loop, but the while loop I will explain a few key pointers right now. So let's get the while loop out here, and let's just take off this if loop, if statement, sorry. Okay, so while loop. So the while loop is very similar to the for loop, but the while loop does not need a new variable to function. You can use a pre-existing variable and you can write code on that. So you'll understand what I'm saying now once we start getting into projects. Maybe a bit confusing, but you'll understand them later on. I'm just going to give one small example now, and so that should give you a basic idea of what I'm trying to say. So while loop, we already have a pre-existing variable right here. The var x is equal to 5. We're going to be writing a statement off of off of x. So we have while x is less than. So we can use less than and greater than signs if I'll show you how to use less than and equal to and greater than and equal to right after I show you this. So let's say if x is less than 5, right? And then we'll do if x is less than 5, then let's just change the background color to, so I'm just gonna make it background just so it's a bit more visible. Okay, so white, let's make it, so RGB stands for red, green, blue. You don't need to worry about that at all unless you kind of want to just change over the colors, you know, get a more exact color. RGB is red, green, and blue. So this first parameter, this first data point here is red, this one is green, and this one is blue. So it's basically how much of red, green, and blue it is. So we'll probably have a video going over that later, but stay tuned for that. So we're gonna make it blue. So if x is less than 5, it's gonna be blue. Let's make this 4, and then I went over this before. We're gonna be doing so for some reason, I don't know why I can't find it. Oh, okay. Oops, my bad. Text. Sorry, guys. Facing a bit of difficulty here. Let's close. So I'm a bit more familiar with text. You know, I'm learning in text, so I'm just trying to simplify my knowledge into blocks. X plus S, what it basically does, I'm going to reiterate myself. It just adds 1 to it every single time the while loop is run. So let's make it into blocks. Okay, so double check. No, it doesn't look like it's there. Okay, whatever. X plus plus, so it's gonna keep on increasing while loop is run multiple times until the parameter, which is right now x less than 5, is false. So we're gonna run it. It's blue. Okay, now we're gonna be using so this is how you do less than or and greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to. So okay, let's just remove this stuff here. So greater than or equal to is written with the greater than sign, and it's written with a less than sign. So this is how it's written here, less than and equal to. Let's say if x is less than or equal to, let's say 6, right? So it's gonna keep on increasing, blue, blue, blue. So you can't really see it right now. you can't really see the changes, how many times it's run. But yeah, so the for loop, the difference between a for loop and a while loop is you have to declare a variable, this var I, outside of the while loop. So like, but it's a bit easier to use the pre-existing variables. While loop. Oh wait, what am I doing? So number var y is equal to 0. Background is blue. Okay, so var y, and then we can write, or we can just do RGB here, RGB y. Okay, run. So here, let's do y times. So the times operator is the asterisk. Y times, let's say, 20. Oh wait, right. So we're gonna make it y plus plus instead of x plus plus. So it's always just gonna change. We said run. Okay, so now you saw that it's gonna run. So it's yellow. That's basically what it is. So yeah, so that's basically the while loop. I'm just making the blocks, and then we're gonna be going over the for loop now. So let's just take it out. So the for loop is, I explained it to you guys last video. Make sure you go watch that. So the for loop, we can do less than or equal to instead of just less than or greater than, you know. So if this is a negative number, you can change this up basically for what you want to do. You don't always have to have I plus plus. Let's say we want to increment it by 2. So increment means just increase the value by whatever, right? We're going to increase the value by 2. What we can do is math. Okay, x plus x. Okay, x plus 2. X plus 2. Run. So it's gonna keep on increasing. Don't know if this is the right operator. Don't think it is. So it would be written in text as x is equal to x plus 2. So it's equal to x plus 2. So it just increments by 2 every single time. So that's basically a for loop. You know, that's how those are some pointers that I may have missed. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share these videos because we're trying to make impact in the world of coding.